Hey guys, welcome back to SwissWatchExpo. Vlad is here, and today we have a crazy collection of TAG Heuer Monacos. We're going to talk about the history of this watch and also about those pieces individually, so stay tuned. So welcome back guys, and as I mentioned, we're going to discuss the TAG Heuer Monaco today, one of the most iconic models in the history of the watchmaking. And it comes with a very interesting history. So in 1969, when Zenith and Seiko was introducing their automatic chronograph movements, the TAG Heuer decided to also introduce their own that they was developing for some time. But because they wasn't able to launch it prior to the other companies, he didn't want to put these new style automatic chronograph movement into the classic collection that they have in that time, like as a Carrera and a Tavia. So he decided to partner with another case maker and create the world's first square war-resistant chronograph timepiece. And the caliber that they developed together was called Caliber 11. And to make it even more interesting for like the public and make it more recognizable, more unique, he decided to separate the pushers that are on the right side of the watch and the crown to operate on the left side of the watch. The idea behind it, this will be easier to operate the chronograph pushers during the race and that the crown will not bother you, but it's also give it a little bit more interesting touch and feeling to the watch itself, because it's something more unique that you see in other watches itself. And throughout the time, it was an iconic model, and in 1971, in the production of the movie Le Mans, Steve McQueen was wearing this watch and make the popularity of the watch just skyrocketing. It's become one of the most iconic watches of all time, and still is one of the most iconic watches of all time. So we have up to 10 to 11 watches up here, and we're going to discuss and talk about each one of them. So first of all, I wanted to separate the Caliber 11 models, because this is the reissue that was made in 2009 and was discontinued in 2018, and they come up with very interesting models in this lineup. So first of all, we have those two pairs of the racing watches. So one of them is French racing and one of them is British racing. Both of them are made in only in 1,000 pieces. They are made in titanium case and powered by TAG Heuer 11 model caliber, and come with like very interesting color scheme, because you have the blue with yellow on the French racing and green with yellow on the British racing, which actually mimic the colors of the Formula One teams that are located in France and Britain. Then if we're moving forward, like if you're not looking for something crazy, you can always pick up this titanium model with the classic silver dial and black sub dials with the red chronogram head, that actually emphasizing what this watch is made for. Also a limited edition, also very nice timepiece. So if you want to something a little bit more casual in this model, you always can go with that one. But if you want to go crazy, which TAG Heuer did with the Bamford watch design company, you can always go with this timepiece. It's the carbon case for the Monaco, which is big carbon case. It's super lightweight, and it's come with this very nice turquoise blue and black combination that actually even more signifying like the racing style, because you can see extremely well like all the indicators on the watch. And this model was made in only 500 pieces, so even more rare than the racing models or like a classic titanium case. But for the lovers of like a classic layout, TAG Heuer also were thinking about you, and they made the Caliber 12 movement that also was in production between 2009 to 2019. So if you are a more traditionalized person and want to see your chronograph and pusher and crown at the same place on the right side of the watch, they make this model for you. It's Caliber 12. And this particular watch, it was the anniversary of this model and the last edition of a Caliber 12. So TAG Heuer decided to introduce the watch that will kind of like memorize all the history of the Caliber 12 movements, and created this model as like the last edition. So we also have this beautiful gray dial with the black subdials and red accents on the hands and the chronograph second hands. So beautiful timepiece. But in modern history, the TAG Heuer introduced their own in-house caliber. It's Heuer 2 movements, and the Monaco is like the main line in their collection did not also have these models with this movement. And we have like a special selection of the most recent limited edition and very interesting edition TAG Heuer Monaco. So they still have this connection with Formula One and Le Mans movie. So this one is the Golf edition. It's come in stainless steel, it's powered by Heuer 2 movement, and this one made as a tribute to the Le Mans movie with Steve McQueen. The dial layout is kind of like mimicking the uniform that he was wearing in that movie. Also, keeping in the theme of the Formula One is this Monaco History Grand Prix. Very interesting design because it's silver dial with the red outing and like red accents on the second hand, which have like a little bit different color to it. Absolutely unique timepiece, and if you want to get like a little bit more of color to the Monaco, I think that's the way to go. This model is also limited edition, and it's only made by 1,000 pieces. And when we're moving forward, we're moving a little bit more crazier models. So one of them, it's called the Dark Lord. So it's very, very interesting DLC coated case, fully black out with the grain dial, like it's have a little bit more texture on outer and more sunburst effect to the middle. It's have the rose gold accent on the hour markers and those like sporty red accents on the chronograph indicators. So very interesting timepiece and will be great addition to someone who like to wear a little bit more unique pieces from TAG Heuer. And at the same time, we have this night driver. That also come with a DLC coated stainless steel case, but have this kind of like gray with like different layers dial. Also very beautiful and also limited edition to only 1,000 pieces. And if you are like me and you like purple color, TAG Heuer also think about you and created this stainless steel model with the purple dial. In my opinion, one of the best because it's graduating dials and you have like this very, very beautiful pop with not going like over the limit in terms of the colors. Absolutely stunning piece. And most recently, they are going crazy with Monacos and they decided to introduce the skeleton dials. Those are like the most sporty and nowadays like modern looking watches that TAG Heuer do in my opinion right now. So this watch is actually comes on a rubber strap and comes with a skeleton dial and there's turquoise indicators and like lines inside of it. So absolutely beautiful watch and also powered by TAG Heuer 2 movements. So I'm sure that TAG Heuer will bring even more additions of the Monaco and throughout the time we'll see like crazy combinations, some throwbacks models and everything like that. So if you are a fan of TAG Heuer, if you are a fan of Monaco and you want to get some in your collection, just please give us a call at SwissWatchExpo. We have all of those watches in stock.